Once upon a time, in a distant village surrounded by lush fields, there was a tiny farm. Many animals lived on this farm: cows, sheep, ducks, and of course, chickens. However, the most interesting residents of the farm were two unique chickens. Their names were Fluffy and Bouncy. Fluffy was a delicate and graceful hen with beautiful white feathers. She loved watching the sunrise and shining her feathers in the sunlight. In contrast, Bouncy was a plump and cheerful hen with bright yellow feathers. The sunrise didn't intrigue her much. She preferred hopping around on the grass. One morning, while wandering through the garden, Fluffy spotted Bouncy jumping joyfully in the middle of the yard. At first, she was surprised by Bouncy's antics, but then she smiled. "Hello, Bouncy," Fluffy called out. "You seem to be having a lot of fun. Why are you jumping around like that?" Bouncy paused for a moment and looked at Fluffy. "I'm happy because I can feel the warmth of the sun. Come on, you should jump with me." Though a bit hesitant, Fluffy joined Bouncy. As they leapt together, they burst into cheerful laughter. They rolled around on the grass, dancing with their feathers. From that day on, they decided to meet every morning for their jumping sessions. As the days passed, a lovely friendship blossomed between Fluffy and Bouncy. They began exploring every corner of the farm together. Fluffy introduced Bouncy to the beauty of watching the sunrise, while Bouncy taught Fluffy how to leap across the greenest patches of grass. With every new discovery, their bond grew stronger. One day, news spread that a grand event would take place on the farm. Everyone was excited because there would be a contest for the most beautiful eggs. Fluffy was eager to enter with her elegant white eggs, but Bouncy said, "You are so graceful, but I also want to compete. Let's enter together with my cheerful yellow egg." Initially, Fluffy was reluctant about the idea, but Bouncy's enthusiasm and courage inspired her. When the day arrived, all the animals gathered at the farm. Fluffy and Bouncy came together in front of everyone. The contest began, and they started preparing to showcase their finest eggs. Bouncy encouraged Fluffy, while Fluffy helped Bouncy. As they appreciated each other's talents, their friendship grew even stronger. As the competition unfolded, the other chickens eagerly watched Fluffy and Bouncy. Fluffy's elegant white egg sat beside Bouncy's round yellow egg. Everyone smiled because both were different, yet equally beautiful, and they realized that both were just as special as winning. When the contest ended, the judges declared Fluffy's white egg the winner, while Bouncy's yellow egg received second place. Fluffy and Bouncy celebrated their achievements by congratulating each other. This success symbolized their friendship, as they both understood that the most valuable thing they had was their bond. Over time, the other animals on the farm were inspired by the friendship between the two chickens. Fluffy and Bouncy became known not only as good chickens, but also for the love and friendship they shared with each other. As the days went by, the bond between Fluffy and Bouncy deepened. They shared the best moments of their lives and discussed their dreams. Every night, they would lie together under the stars, sharing hopeful stories about their friendship. One day, a fierce storm swept through the farm. As the wind howled outside, Fluffy and Bouncy huddled in their shelter. Amidst the thunder, they comforted each other. Bouncy said, "Don't be afraid, Fluffy. I'm here. This too shall pass, and we will always be friends." Fluffy wrapped her wings around Bouncy and replied, "Yes, my friend. With you, I can face any storm." After the storm calmed down, the sun began to shine again. They stepped outside and looked around, smiling at each other. In that moment, they once again understood the strength of their friendship. No matter how fierce the storm, they knew their bond would always protect them. And so, Fluffy and Bouncy spent their days as the best of friends on the farm. Every morning they awaited each other to start the day, and every evening they gazed at the stars, dreaming of new adventures together. Their eternal friendship became a source of inspiration for all the animals on the farm. Two different chickens, celebrating the beauty of their differences, lived knowing they would always stay together. And thus, the tale comes to an end. Under the stars, Fluffy and Bouncy understood how special and beautiful friendship truly was. Like everyone else, they led a happy and peaceful life, all thanks to their bond. And they remained friends forever. Good night,